No, not your most the album before your most recent one.
I gotcha.
I know the name of it. That's why I keep saying it that way. It's called S&T Bank. It's called.
S&T Bank.
Isn't it a name like that?
Nope.
Like I forgot the name of the album.
It was self-titled.
Oh, that's not right. It's called S over T, boyo.
That's self-titled. You ever worked at a radio station?
This is making a lot more sense to me now. That's why it says your band name real big on the top.
Bardic Mystery Tour is always here for you. Strap them boots on, here comes season 2. We're a band of bards, solving mysteries. Join us on adventures if you please.
Bardic Mystery Tour is a 5th edition D&D actual play podcast about a rock and roll band out on tour that solves mysteries. I'm Ed, I'll be your DM.
I'm Emily, and I'm playing Flo Calhoun. She is a wood elf and the lead singer and cellist in the band Antler Mayhem. She's a better bard than Sammy, and she generally tries to help people.
Hi, I'm Braden. I'm playing Sammy Stoneslinger. He's also in the band Antler Mayhem, and he's the drummer. He's a gnome. He's a rock gnome because he rocks super hard. Sammy really cares about rocking out on stage. He believes that everybody has a chance on stage and deserves it. He comes from a long line of proud stone-slinging gnomes, and he's the best bard of the bunch.
Hi, I'm Grundledor. I play Grundledor, and I'm into MLP. And I'm not talking about being a brony. I'm talking about the real deal. MLP, Mutant League
And
Pussy.
today we have a guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Dan Getkin. I'll be playing Bron Huntsman. He's a human and played some ball back in the day.
Is there anything you want to promote while you're on here?
Yeah, I play in an alt-country band called Dan Getkin 12-6.
Keep listening at the end of the episode to hear an example of one of Dan's songs.
Last time on Bardic Mystery Tour, the gang set sail across the channel toward an island to play their next show aboard the Opir Magna. Halfway through their journey, they seem to have been stopped by some giant water hands. We join Sammy as he concludes an investigation below the hull of the ship. This is Bardic Mystery Tour.
I swim back to the surface,
Okay.
and I'm like, pull me up!
There's a rope tied to you in the boat.
Well,
Is that
I
what's
just
happening?
looped it around the rail, so I don't know if you guys caught the end of it.
Oh, I
vice
thought you
versa.
tied it.
I mean, I think that my rope's only like 100 feet long or 50 feet long or something.
You're within, I'm just going to say it's like roughly 30-ish feet to the water.
Pull me up!
All right. I mean, I'm willing to help pull. But
Okay, I'll help.
It's probably better if this guy with the swole arms helps this other guy with the swole arms.
Yeah, since you put it like that.
I wink.
17. Wait, is that athletics? 21.
You pull Sammy up.
Hey,
Hey
I'm
guys.
back.
What'd you find
Sammy,
out?
report.
There's nothing magical down there, but I could feel them. There's just giant hands made of water
What's it feel like to
holding
be
the
in
boat.
such big hands?
It felt just like annoying because I thought we should be able to get to our show. I almost swam to the shore, but
They're also
I
not
thought,
giant hands. They're like,
Oh, what?
they're pretty big hands. All right, that's fair enough.
Yeah, wait. Let's get a clear picture.
Plus, you're a gnome. Let's say it's like,
I thought these were like 40-foot tall, like 40-foot long hands. Like,
no. You see a bunch of like,
Just the tips.
no, like, because
Grab
they're
the
like
boat?
You
actually
mean
holding
the-
on like whatever.
The end of each finger ends in a hand?
Yeah, it's a hand with hands for fingers.
I had that once.
And those hands have hands for fingers? No. So, okay. They're like larger than the largest human hands, but they're like hill giant sized, maybe hands.
Oh,
BDC
I was
member.
I was imagining if you had a toy boat in a bathtub and you were like, and lifted it out.
No.
Okay.
It's many hands.
Many, like hundreds.
Like, I'm going to say maybe around a dozen.
We should be able to power through that, no problem. All right, how about this? I go to the cook, I get some Crisco, go back down there, rub that up under between them, slip right out.
Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm asking these guys if that's a good
Go
idea.
for
'cause
it.
It's
Yeah, grease them up.
I mean,
clearly
you can-
stupid.
You can try that. I'm a little worried about us pulling you up if you can't hold on to
If
the
they don't
rope.
let
I can
go,
just
maybe
swim
we
to
can
shore.
get a massage out of one or two of them. Crisco massage.
Hey.
Yo, this boat sucks. I got a folding boat. You guys want to check my boat?
Oh, yeah, we can just get the fuck out of
Let's
here.
Go to the shore. They did appear to be made out of water. That wasn't a poor assumption.
Yeah, they seem to be made out of water.
Should I shatter the other boat once we're on the new one?
Yeah, just in case.
Just to get rid of the
No.
evidence.
You want the hands to stay on that boat while we get the heck out of here.
How big is your boat?
Well, it's got two different sizes.
Oh, what?
How does that work?
Depends on the magical word I use. Of
Okay,
course.
let's say that one of the magical words is banana.
Yeah.
If you said that one, what size would it be?
Then it'll be a banana boat.
A lot of corporate name dropping in this. Banana boat, Coors, Lagunitas,
They're all sponsors. They pay us.
Crisco.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I use Crisco. Yeah.
All the time. It's a wonderful product. You say the first magical word, it can hold 4 people. But I
That's
could
us.
say, yeah.
Well, what about Dirk? That's
Dirk's
not
like,
all
oh,
of us.
okay, thanks, guys.
Oh,
That's us. Can we have your boat?
No. Because I got the second one. We can be second size. I can hold 15 people.
Oh, that's nice.
And we can charge some people to ride with that. Make some scratch, for sure.
I mean, it's their lives. They should pretty much give us all their money to save them.
That's reasonable.
I'm good with that.
It's like the American healthcare system.
Oh.
Viscal Minerva makes her way over to your conversation. She goes, hey, guys, what's going over here? You guys congregating by the rails here.
Oh, yeah. Sammy just really likes swimming, so.
Cool.
No, we can cut her in. 'Cause
Can
she
we?
might help. Yeah.
How do you know?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Do you want to go swimming too?
No, terrified of the ocean. It's full of pirates.
Oh, yeah. Me too. But Sammy here loves to swim, so.
I'm not terrified of the ocean, but I'm wearing like nice clothes.
Would you say there are a lot of weird waters?
Would I
Yeah.
say the ocean is?
In this channel?
I don't know.
Weird hand waters?
Weird hand waters. Is this are you dog whistling me? What's
Sweaty
going on?
palms.
Yeah. Are there water weirds in this thing or what's going on?
Sweaty palms.
You're asking
Some-
Viscal Minerva?
Yeah, something's holding us back. And since
Something's holding us back.
guys, I let the cat out of the
What do you mean
bag.
something's holding us back?
Never mind. It was a joke.
Are you saying someone is trying to obstruct the election? They're trying
Yes.
to keep the votes from the peninsula
I don't.
from getting to the city so that the peninsula won't be counted because the peninsula is in my favor in the election.
That's actually kind of plausible.
And the
I
island
thought-
is heavily in the favor of Sir Edward Xavier.
I thought for sure it was just to prevent us from playing our show, but yours seems like it might be important too, I guess.
You're pretty egocentric, Sammy Stoneslinger.
He has some flaws. But let's face it, we all do.
We all
you know?
do.
We're in the band Antler Mayhem. Maybe you've heard of us?
Yeah, my flaws, I need to be reelected every time.
No.
I'm not
Have
in
you
the
heard
band.
of us?
Yeah, I watched your show last time.
I'm not in this band. But you know who I am, though.
Count your blessings, you know?
What
I don't know
does
what that
that
means.
mean?
I don't know
Look,
what that means.
They
We should be
played-
counting our blessings that he's not in our band.
And you get to vote in our election.
Just because we're here? We're in the water. We can't vote in your election.
You're in the province.
Are they having an election on this boat? Excuse me, ship?
Yeah.
Really?
Tomorrow, everyone on the island is voting.
On this ship? We're voting on the ship tomorrow?
I hope that the ship's not still in the water tomorrow. I hope the ship is still in the water tomorrow. I hope we're not still on the ship tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, so we should probably get to shore, huh?
Yeah.
All right, great talk.
First, we have to find out who would try to sabotage my election.
Yeah.
I have a couple ideas.
Why don't you look on the foreship and we'll check in the aft.
Okay.
She walks to the back.
She walks to the right
All right,
side.
wait, I
She
said
walks to the starboard.
I just tried to get rid of her because I think we shouldn't have told her. We should go back and talk to the admiral.
I tried to tell you that.
I know, and you said that, and I forgot, and I messed us all up. Why don't you take the lead when we go talk to the admiral?
All right.
But that's the information I got.
Do you want me to tell him outright what we think we see?
Yeah, I think we can trust him. He loves this ship.
Okay.
He's been investigating, too. We should see if he knows
Yeah.
anything.
All right. We head over there.
You go back to the captain's cabin.
Yeah, is his door
Admiral's
open?
cabin.
Is it still unlocked?
No, it's still unlocked.
We give a good bang bang job, you know.
All right, some dude opens the door. He's like, "What?
Hey, we've been investigating this situation.
All right, come in."
Okay.
He closes the door. And the admiral's like, "What'd you find out?
What did you
So-
find out?
Oh, did you tell them to row down there?
Yeah. Sammy told him to row.
I assumed my buddy down in the row house
Galley.
Cinema.
galley.
Yeah, wooden row.
It wouldn't row.
Wooden row. I mean, they rowed, but it didn't
Wait,
row
did you say
nowhere.
wooden?
Yeah. They're
No,
made out
yeah.
of wood.
They would row, but it wouldn't go.
Woodrow?
Yeah, Woodrow wouldn't
Will
go.
so.
They would row, but they would row nowhere.
Okay.
Yeah, Sammy got them all organized.
I was a
He-
seaman.
And if this boat doesn't start moving, they're going to unionize, so we need to hurry up.
Yeah, they're working
does
hard
sound-
down there.
Grave.
Well, at least they were when Sammy was down
Dire,
there keeping
maybe.
a drum beat. Anyway, so while they were down there trying to get them to row so we could go forward, I was looking over the edge, and it seems like there's something holding us, physically holding us back, like a bunch of water hands.
That's weird.
Yeah. Have you heard of that before?
Great meeting.
No, that's crazy.
This has never happened to you before?
No.
This is the first time you've ever been in a boat?
But hear me out. I've fought all kinds of weird things out here.
Like often?
I don't know. Just the other day, I was firing my cannons at a hydra.
Well, kind
Well.
of at a hydra.
You missed.
Toward a hydra.
All right. Well, any thoughts on, what you think you want us to do? Do you want us to attack it, the hands, and see if it does anything? Do you want us
Oh,
to...
yeah. Let's go attack it.
Yeah?
Wait, if we sink the ship, they'll probably let go, though.
Don't sink the... Oh,
I'm going to
don't
sink the ship.
How about before we attack?
I sink it.
No, you keep your guys rowing, and we'll go investigate some of the people on this ship and see if it's being controlled by someone on the ship or if maybe it's someone controlled off the ship. Do you have a telescope, periscope?
what am I going to do with a periscope?
Do you have a
Well, you can look above the ship.
Monoculars, monocular?
Trioculars.
What do you got? We can look and see if there's
Octoculars.
like a boat off in the distance.
A boat
controlling.
off, like a tournament?
Yeah.
I walk out of the room and I let you guys finish this conversation.
All right. Instead of talking, I look around. Is there like a console with many buttons on it?
No.
I was gonna push the oil, leave the oil puddle behind us, like in Speed Racer.
Yeah. But at
See
that point,
that.
you should push the big R, and then whatever you want it to do, it'll do that.
Yeah.
Or no, big R is always the bird comes out the front, but then everything else is the number 1 button.
So what's the plan now? We're gonna try to fight the hands.
Yeah, let's fight the hands.
All right.
All hands on deck. Get the hands off the deck.
Do you have a harpoon I can borrow?
No, we just have swords.
All right.
Cannons.
I'll take one of those.
They have cannons. Why don't they have muskets?
Those cannons probably don't shoot downward. I'm outside the door.
They
because
definitely don't shoot downward.
I was gonna go check out the people on the boat, but that was my plan. But I left because I was frustrated because he was
'Cause
making
he's-
fun of me.
Because he's a useless admiral.
Yeah. He's not an admirable admiral.
All right. I'll join the effort to fight the hands, which I assume will be fruitless.
Oh,
Okay.
you should get that guy, Dragon guy from Marvel. He's useless too. What's his name?
Iron Fist.
That's his name.
Should I cast Dimension Door to access the Marvel universe?
Yeah, bring
Am I-
Iron Fist.
Am I D&Ding?
That's the universe door. Say D and ding. Did ding another zinger?
Both of them.
Sock another.
Listen, we
Socket
could
danger?
cause a big distraction. Maybe that's what it is. If we maybe if we break the concentration,
Oh yeah, we put on a rock show on
because the
boat.
ship didn't stop until after I hit the dinger.
Oh.
So if there was something as crazy as it sounds, maybe if there's something more distracting than a big old dinger. I can't think of what that'd be,
I
but
can't think of that either.
I'm not sure that I could sock dingers to release all these hands. So if there's something,
What's the plan?
big distraction.
What's more distracting than a dinger? How about dropping a deuce that's a real zinger?
Okay. If you want to take
I
a dump off
proceed to the bow.
and evacuate the bowels.
What are we doing?
We don't know because we kind of have no direction from the DM. We just have useless NPCs.
No.
Don't give
I'm
us
standing
information.
outside the door waiting for you guys to come out of there with that
We come
useless man.
we come out.
Hey guys,
Hey Flo.
I think that dude's useless.
We agree.
All right, so I'm thinking back about all the people I saw. I mean, I didn't see everybody come on because there weren't that many people between when Grenador and I got on the ship and when you did. But there was this dwarf with a briefcase that was handcuffed to his wrist.
Man dwarf.
So maybe we should go check some of these people out and just people watch a little bit.
Sounds good. I did think there was something to be said about trying to interact with those hands and seeing if we can get the ship freed. Do you want me to dive back down there and stab the hands and stuff while you guys talk to somebody and see if
I
that
don't-
does anything?
I don't want you to do that without someone backing you up.
I
You
can
should
swim
just
so
clip their
fast.
nails. Give them a mani, maybe a petty if you can dive deep enough. I want a mani petty
That would be distracting.
in a good way.
Or teach him some hand or her or it.
All right.
Give 'em a
I mean,
little
I'll go
wrist
down and interact with
and
the hands. while
forearm
you guys-
massage.
Yeah, be less provocative.
Secret handshakes?
Yeah, teach it
That's
a secret
distracting.
handshake. That's distracting.
All right, I'll just go with you guys then instead of us just making jokes about hands.
So these hands are pretty big.
That's a big horse.
How many hands tall?
A lot of hands.
All right, Flo, we're behind you.
All right, I keep walking around looking for this dwarf. Any
All right.
dwarf. Anyone that's dwarf height, because then maybe I can.
All right, you walk on the
Make
deck.
fun of them for being short.
No, I only make fun of you because I love you.
You walk on the deck and you see a bunch of people over by the rail, hurling rocks into the ocean.
Where'd the rocks come from?
They just have rocks.
Oh, fair enough.
Then someone brings a cannonball over, let's get them. Throws a cannonball in the ocean.
Oh, we look over. Does it do anything?
Just hits the water and splashes. And you hear over here one of them going like, "Do you see any hands?" And then someone else like, "No, I don't. I think they made that up."
All right. Do we see any
All right,
dwarves?
you look around for the dwarf. All right,
Yeah.
you find him.
Ooh.
He's sitting by himself in the corner of the bar, sipping on some clear liquid.
We're far enough away that we can talk without him hearing us.
Depends on how good he is at hearing. You know what I mean?
All right. I pull everybody to the side. Who wants to talk to this guy and see what he knows?
I touch my nose real fast.
Me too.
Okay.
I pick my nose.
The count is touching it.
You have to touch your nose to pick it. So the only one who didn't touch their nose yet was Flo.
Okay. What do you want me to do when I talk to him? Or do you want to cast one of those orbs in his briefcase?
I don't know if I can do it in his briefcase.
You should pick your nose and then try to rub it on in the hand he's holding onto the briefcase with and see if he lets go.
Like, how big is that case? You said it was like a...
It's like briefcase size, but it's not like a leather briefcase. It's like a strong box looking.
Should we just cut off his arm real quick when he's not looking?
He'll be looking as
He
soon
might
as
not
you do
notice.
it. I don't know. I think we should figure out what the deal is before we just cut his arm off. I mean,
Yeah, I say you should go talk to
He's
him.
not a real person.
You don't
He's
just
an
cut strangers'
NPC.
arms off.
Seems pretty calm.
all
Everybody
right.
else is kind of panicking. He seems pretty calm.
Yeah, like he knows what's going on. I'm gonna go over to him and I'm gonna get a drink next to him.
Be
Okay.
calm.
What's he order? What he drinks? What?
If it's clear, it's probably Uzo. Almost definitely Uzo.
Maybe Sambuca.
Ask where he got the Uzo because the bartender doesn't have Uzo.
All right, I walk up to him and I sit down and I say, "Hey, what you drinking, man?"
Just drinking some water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm not much in the mood for a conversation though."
Oh, all right. You okay?
Yeah.
I send message. I'm gonna penetrate your mind. You'll feel these words deep inside. Flo, ask him if there's anything else you can do and throw in a wink. You don't have to actually
I
do
laugh
it.
and I shake my head and I sigh.
He's like, "Are you sighing at me?
No, I'm just sighing at the situation we're in.
What situation are we in?
Oh, the boat not moving.
The boat's not moving?
Yeah.
Sounds problematic.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a show that we need to play.
Think someone's trying to subvert the election?
I don't know. That's what some people think. It's a word on the street.
What if he has ballots in his briefcase?
Preponderous. What does preponderous mean? Is that a word?
Preposterous, you mean?
Purse.
Paritis.
We're having a good day at English.
Presumptuous.
Presumptuous. What word did he actually try to say?
Appalachious. Preponderous.
What does that
word
mean?
Prosponderous. Perpendicular.
Blooper
Hooked on phonics.
Blooper
Work
reel.
for
No,
me.
there's no blooper reel. That's the episode is the blooper reel.
Yeah, we only cut out the good stuff.
Preposterous.
We cut out all the parts where we do the plot and we just put the jokes in.
That
It's
goes,
going
on,
to be easy this time.
that goes on Patreon.
Want to hear the plot? Sign up for Patreon.
Well, what word was he actually trying to say?
Preponderous.
What does that mean?
Preposterous?
The
Preposterous.
preponderance of the
Why
other-
do you say preposterous, man?
preposterous.
I don't know what's it mean.
It means like
Ridiculous.
there's no way
Ridiculous.
that would happen.
I mean, scandalous that someone would try to subvert the election.
Yeah. Not really unlikely though.
Yeah, I mean, the election's a big deal, so like we kind of expect it.
Does this happen a lot?
That's why I keep my good friend handy and he slaps his belt where he's got an axe on
Oh
his belt.
yeah? You good throwing at that? You good at throwing that axe?
No, this is not a throwing axe.
I don't know much about axes.
Apparently.
What kind of axe is it?
It's like an axe. Like a hit other people with it axe.
How many trees have you chopped down?
It's not for trees, it's for people.
My.
It can cut down trees. It's a good axe.
Okay.
It's a good axe.
That's a bad joke.
Are you from New Ogshead or Ogshead or
Held? New Ogshead? Yes.
wherever the town is? I don't know. We're just playing a show. I'm sorry. I'm very tired. You from New Ogshead?
Yeah. I'm the officer of elections.
Oh.
Marique Tolden is my name.
Oh, I'm Flo. It's nice to meet you, Marique.
It's nice to meet you. Wish it weren't under such circumstances.
Yeah. So what time do you have to get there to be the officiator?
Today is the final day, I guess, to get the votes in.
That's not good.
Nope, I have the entire peninsula's votes on my person.
Well,
Sealed and ready to be counted.
would you like me to help you get to the land?
I mean, yes.
All right. Hang on a sec, okay?
Okay.
I'll be right back.
And then you come over to us, so we're like hiding like behind chairs.
I leave the bar and I walk. I don't walk directly to you. I assumed you were like far away, like behind a wall.
Okay,
Is that not where you waited?
sure.
All right. So I go back to them where he can't see us and I tell them what's going on. And I say, you had a boat, right?
Yep, big one.
You want to
Or
get
small one, depending on what size we need.
you want to get this guy and his ballots over to the mainland, and then maybe we can come back and help these people after we play our show?
I'm down for that.
Did you ask him if someone else tried to stop him from getting on this boat already?
No, he has an axe though, so that was a good joke. I didn't though. He just has all the ballots.
Did you imply that we were going to solve this mystery fast to him? You're like,
No,
I'll
I
be
just-
back in a second.
I don't remember, but I said I'll be right back.
It's going to take us like 6 more hours to figure
to
this
make
out.
a boat and get off. He's got a boat. We'll just get off the place and get in his boat and ride away into the sunset and play a show.
I think it's about time that Flo got on board with the idea of ignoring the mystery and just solving the problem. So I'm all for this.
All right. You want me to go offer a ride off of this ship?
Let's do it.
This ship hole?
Your boat works, right, Braun?
Yeah, I mean, I don't try it a lot. It's a hobby. You know what I mean? It's not a living.
The guy that sold it to me swears it works.
I have seen video.
Okay.
Okay. How do you propose we get your boat to the water? Because that's pretty far, you know?
It's true. I've always done it from a dock.
Can't you just throw it over the edge?
I mean, I can definitely throw it off the edge. I can throw anything off the edge.
Do you know any spells?
I do know some spells.
If you can throw things off the edge, why don't you prove it?
Do you know like Featherfall? Can you help us all get down gently? No.
You don't need featherfall. You just dive. It's fine. It's only 30 feet.
Well, Sammy can go down in the cloak and catch it.
Yeah, it's no
Oh,
problem.
yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah, I'll get it in the
You go
water.
first.
You want me to get in the
All
water?
get
You
up.
ready to go get this dude?
Hand me the box.
I'll throw it off. You get this. You go down there.
All right, I dive over the railing into the water.
I go get Marique and bring him over to where they are.
All right.
Now, Marique, dive headfirst at the boat.
I swear the boat will be there when you get there.
Marik's like, how's it going?
I got a plan.
What's that?
My friend has a boat. He's going to put it down in the water. We're going to get in with a bunch of other people, row ourselves off in the distance.
So you're going to kidnap me.
No.
Escort.
No. We're going to escort you.
So you guys had the boat stopped so you could get me alone on a boat and get all the votes. That sounds suspicious.
No.
This sounds suspicious.
I'm trying to get you and us to safety. We have a show to play. I don't care about the election. I just want to help you.
You know who'd say that? Someone was trying to rig the election by kidnapping the officer of elections.
Next question. Was there anybody else who tried to kidnap you or stop you from getting on this boat?
No.
There was no one suspicious? Because we have to stop them.
Who do you think it was?
I don't know. I just knew you had like a thing attached to your wrist, so I thought I should come talk to you
I'll
because,
bet it's Sir Edmund Xavier.
because you have all the ballots for that other lady.
The peninsula is well in favor of Viscount Minerva.
Right.
Without the peninsula's vote, he probably has it completely.
Well, and he's not on this boat. I saw him get on his own.
Yeah, he has a private boat.
Yeah.
And guess what? I bet it didn't get stuck in the ocean.
Yeah. Well, what if you wait here and we take our boat on to shore and we try to find that guy and figure out what's going on with him? Do you want us to try that?
I don't care what you try.
Okay. Do you know any spells?
Sounds mighty suspicious, like you're trying to size me up, see if you can take me in a fight.
God, I just want to know if you know like a sending spell or a message spell so that you can tell me they're still on the boat or it's moving or it's still stopped. Like, that's all.
Nope.
Man.
Hey, what's going on up there? Throw it on the boat.
All right, this guy is still at the bar, right? He didn't like come
Yeah,
with me.
he's just
All right.
chilling there.
All right, stay here, dude. I'll be back. Bye,
All right.
Marique. All right, that guy's not coming with us. He thinks that we're trying to kidnap him.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
That seems fair.
Then we should just actually kidnap him then. Chop off that hand to get that suitcase of his.
All right, I let you do that.
Wait, are we kidnapping or stealing the briefcase?
We're stealing his...
You can't
we're-
kidnap a briefcase.
Actually, no, all we have to do is steal his arm with the briefcase. We don't have to take the rest of him, only the arm.
You can chop his arm off, take the briefcase, and take him. That's kidnapping and stealing. It's no problem.
What happens if you kill him and bring his body?
That's not kidnapping anymore. That's body snatching.
I thought that was an aliens thing. All
Throw
right.
down the boat.
Yeah, I mean, if you throw it on the boat, we can get down there and we can go across and try and figure out if that SEX dude is.
That's fine. I'm way more concerned with testing this boat than anything at this point. The most important thing is I get to show off this boat.
All right, you're gonna throw it down before we get down there and get stuck.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
make sure it floats, Sammy.
100%.
I holler.
So you're hucking this box off the
Right.
Do
Then do I yell the word?
Sure.
Sure.
you yell it in the air while the box is falling?
Get ready to duck.
Think of the splash.
Get ready to die.
I haven't done that yet. I'm just thinking about it.
I mean, we can help you lift it off if you want to say it first. Oh no, that's gonna be heavy.
Is there? Can I whisper it? Do I have to yell it?
You can whisper it.
Okay.
Has to
no
be
one
like
can hear it.
audible. You have to like say it.
But if I just whisper it, hear it.
You whisper it away from the mic.
No, I mean I'll do it on mic for sure. I just mean I'm worried about someone. Can someone else use the same magic word to take my boat?
Yeah.
All right. See, that's why I need to keep.
It doesn't have to attune to them.
No, it's not a tuning item.
Okay.
All right. I throw the thing down there and then whisper to no one. I whisper to the ocean.
I want to be clear. I think they want me to catch it. I'm not going to. I'm just going to let it land in the water.
I mean, it's wooden.
Okay.
It'll float.
Yeah,
Just keep an eye
that's
on
my
it.
thought.
Just
was.
keep an eye on
Yeah.
it. Okay. Okay. And then I whisper, ahoy, hoy.
Does that make the little one?
Nope, that's the big one.
I thought you were gonna say, what's the name of that boat that's in the movie about the guy that
Life
has
of
a
Pi.
lady
Titanic.
on it, and they're in like Vietnam or something, and they're trying not to.
And there's a
Good ship
tiger.
Lollipop.
The African Queen?
Yeah, is that in Vietnam or something?
No, that's through Africa.
That would make more sense.
But it is, what is it?
Wesley
Like-
There's no war involved. There's just like
It's Wesley Snipes
danger.
and Humphrey Bogart
Humphrey
together
Bogart,
on a
yeah.
boat.
Yeah.
There's no lady involved.
Wesley Snipes from
Yeah.
fucking Tuong Fu.
What?
It's not our fault you don't know actresses' names.
So you huck this thing off and you say ahoy hoy.
I didn't say it. I whispered to the ocean.
You whisper sweet nothings to the ocean as the boat
Ships
makes
ahoy.
its descent. As the box makes its descent.
But you yelled it while it was in the air?
Wait, is that why they're called ships? Ahoy!
Ships ahoy. Ho, 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 ho.
Yes.
What?
So the box hurling toward the ocean starts to unfold and like unroll, and there's like a long. It looks like rolling out like a tarp or something like that, and then it hits the ocean half unrolled, and like a bunch of like sticks come out of it, and like it continues to try to unroll as it like begins sinking a little bit because it's like not a full boat yet.
But it's not sinking because it's wooden.
Do I have to swim away from it or swim towards it to hold it up? Am I in danger?
No, you're fine.
Cool.
It eventually turns into a full boat. How big is this? It's the big one. It's like 8 feet wide by
5 sets of oars can carry 15 people.
5 sets of oars. Wow. I think that's how many oars I thought the big boat had. I guess it's got to have more than that because,
Oh, that big bad boy. That's probably got to have like 30 sets of oars.
yeah, there's probably like more than 100 people on there.
Yeah.
So we should only load up the people who have the most money onto this boat.
It's a big old boat.
Big old boat. I only wrote the dimensions for the small one.
Oh,
I mean, once we're in it, you can always make it smaller. There's only 4 of us because Dirk's not with us because he never hangs out with us.
Well, I was just going to suggest once
Oh,
we
that's right.
got
Well,
to
that guy's not
point-
coming anyway. I was thinking.
You're not coming?
No. The guy with the briefcase.
Yeah.
Oh, Dirk's our band manager.
That's what I'm saying. Derek's not coming, and neither is.
Marique.
wait, Dirk's not coming?
I mean,
was
he
gonna
wasn't with
suggest
us.
that you get a message to Dirk to come on down. Because if we get there, we need to play our show.
But you need
Well,
your
Our
equipment.
equipment's on the boat.
Yeah, tell Dirk to get the equipment.
We don't have time for that.
Why not?
We have to get there.
Yeah, to play the show. Like we need our equipment.
All right, fine. Okay, fine.
24 feet long, 8 feet wide, and 6 feet deep.
She's a beaut.
Yeah. What's her name?
Braun.
Of course. And is that the same name for both sizes or
No. The small one's Lil Braun.
that makes sense.
Say LeBron.
Lil Braun. Who's LeBron?
He plays b
Why does everybody always ask me that? It's Lil Braun.
I sent a message to Dirk.
Got a message for you, and it's headed to your brain. You're not insane, it's just a message.
Okay.
Hey Dirk, can you bring our gear and a lot of rope so we can lower it down onto this boat?
Your response back is, oh, well, let's flow.
I sent another message.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Dirk, was that a yes? Question mark. We're on the which side are we on? Port or starboard?
I was imagining we're on the port side.
We're on the port side. That's the if you're facing front, that's the left side, Dirk.
His message back is, bring the gear?
Send another message to Dirk and say, where are you?
He's like, you get a message back that says, how many message spells could you cast in one day? Wow.
I sent another message that says, unlimited. Where are you?
It's really good. You can send unlimited messages because it'd be really dangerous to use them up so much if you couldn't just send as many as you wanted. It'd be really upsetting if you weren't getting.
Listen, guys, I don't know about your show.
Grundledor.
I got an open mic to get to, so if you can't figure this out quick, I'm going to Lil B and taking off on by myself.
He's like still in the mid sentence when he like comes and you can see you. He's like, "Oh, hey, Flo," but now he's talking to you, but it's still part of the return message, so you can hear him in your brain and in person. He's like, "Oh, hey, Flo, I was just sending you a message back. Just trying to find you. You want me to bring the gear or?"
I'm grabbing my head because I can't handle that there are two Dirks in my life. Yes, we want you to bring the gear so that we can put it on this boat. Look over here, over the edge.
All right, he looks over the edge.
We want to put our gear on there, take the boat to shore, play our show.
He's like, how are we gonna get the gear onto that?
Ropes.
How do you know we're not gonna just lose the gear into the ocean?
I don't know. Sammy's the one that had the plan to do this. So, Sammy, what's your plan?
Yeah, just use ropes and lower it down, and I'm down here, and I'll guide it onto this boat.
Sammy, is that you down there in the water?
Oh my God, Dirk! Yes, I cast prestidigitation, and I spray sparks that spell out yes.
Magic spark, extinguish flame, cleaning food, prestidigitation, warm coffee, acceleration, magic mark, prestidigitation.
He goes, hey, hey, Flo, that's Sammy down there.
Yeah, I know.
I have this feeling like if Sammy tells me to lower an amp down onto a different boat and it falls into the ocean, he's going to blame me for it.
You're probably right.
So maybe I don't want to get in trouble for that.
Okay.
If I could hear that, I would have said, well, you're going to get in trouble for not bringing our equipment. That's fine. We'll just get it ourselves. That's what I would have said if I could have heard that.
I just holler down to Sammy and I say, we're coming down without the gear. We'll come back for it.
Okay, that's a waste of time because when we get to play the show and we don't have our gear, it's going to be hard to play the show.
Okay, come up here and argue with Dirk then. I don't have the
Okay.
patience.
I'd try to climb up back up to the ship.
All right, roll an athletics check.
Oh shit! I got a 19.
All right, you like run up the rope.
Perfect.
Dirk's like, hey, Sammy, how's it going?
Hey Dirk, where's the gear?
It's in the hold.
Okay, you're fired. And then I start heading towards the hold.
I'm fired?
Tell me when I get to the hold.
All right, here's the hold.
All right, I get my drum set.
Okay.
I take it back to the.
Where are you going to find your drum set? There's like boxes and boxes and stuff down
I
here.
start looking through the boxes.
All right.
Is there something labeled Antler Mayhem?
How many people went with Sammy?
I went.
Okay.
I patted Dirk on the shoulder.
Dirk's like, am I really fired, Flo?
No, I refuse to answer.
All right, you probably open a box.
Can't I recognize our gear?
A real band labels all their gear. That's why my stuff is not labeled.
All right, sure, you find a crate. It says Antler Mayhem.
Perfect. How heavy is it?
Well, heavy. It's all of your gear in one crate.
Are there casters on it?
No, you need to use like the pulley to get it out of like the hold.
I'm sure you can get it, Sammy. Just pick it up. You're a strong dude.
Yeah, just roll for that.
I use the pulley and
And
pull
you're
it out
short,
of the hole.
so
I
you
think
don't
they
have
use
to
like
lift
a crane
it up
that's
as
on
high.
like the dock.
Okay, I use the crane.
It's on the dock.
Dang it.
You have to be the crane.
Be the crane.
I don't think I have any
You want to
spells
see
that
them?
will help me.
Why
with
don't you
this.
just take what you need, and then I got everything else at the open mic.
Oh, what
We
kind
got the
of-
house
What
kit.
kind of backline do you have?
All Yamaha. Yamaha drums, Yamaha guitar, Yamaha bass.
All right, I get my
Is
snare.
that in that boat?
No, that's on shore. You don't have to worry about bringing your gear because I got house stuff on shore.
Wait, but we're not playing at your venue.
You guys can open up from the open mic. You guys can do 3 songs.
All right, but then we can take that gear to the show.
No, I need it for the open mic. We go to 1
We
a.m.
gotta solve the
We
problem.
go to 1 a.m. Well, you could just listen. Let's compromise.
All right,
You play
all
3
right.
songs at the open mic.
All right, we'll play 3 songs at the open mic if we can then take your backline over for our show.
I sort of feel like I don't get anything out of that.
What are you talking about? One of the biggest bands in the world plays at your open mic.
I guess.
You could also
deal.
play the show with us. You could open for us at the show.
Or you guys could be the house band at the open mic and play other people's worst music.
All right, we'll be the house band at the open mic, and you can open up for us, but we get to use your equipment at both shows.
All right.
Done
All
deal.
right.
Deal.
I bust open the crate. I grab my cymbals and my snare. I get Grungo's guitar, and then we get Flo's cello, I guess,
Yeah.
because you're probably picky about that.
Yeah.
All right.
And they probably don't have one of those.
You don't wait. Where's your backline cello?
All right, then we roll.
All right. On your way out of the hold,
What
you
are
see
we rolling for?
to get to the show on time. What time of day is it now? I feel like it's been an eternity. It must be like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night.
What time did I suck that dinger?
It was daylight.
Half a day ago, yeah.
I mean, you guys left like early in the morning. And then you spent like 2 hours like doing real boating. And you've probably been like fooling around here for like an hour or something, maybe 2.
So it's like 11 a.m.?
No, it's like 1 p.m. or something.
All right, sick. We're
All right.
right on time.
You got tons of time.
I
left.
can use Mage Hand to get all our gear down there as long as it's under 10 pounds.
One symbol at a time, I guess.
Snare drum, yeah.
I mean, I only have to cast it once, so it's not like super annoying. I just use it to help get things down. Cello's definitely under 10 pounds.
For real?
Yeah, it's like 8 pounds. I'll look it up.
While you look it up, you could definitely do the snare drum.
Yeah.
Definitely do the cymbal.
I cast Mage Hand and I look up how heavy my cello
We'll
is.
deal with all the heavy stuff at the end.
5-finger discounts, extra high fives all around. Tapping Grungo on his shoulder while I am nowhere.
Then just say you have like a compact cello.
Oh, like an electric cello.
Pocket cello.
Like dude from Pearl Jam sometimes plays.
Oh, yeah, that guy from Pearl
Oh,
Jam.
no. It says 20 to 25 pounds. I must be strong.
You're
Look up
very
electric
strong.
cello on
Yeah.
Musician's Friend. Get a Yamaha. Oh, yeah, we've got a Yamaha.
Yeah, well, you got a backlight.
What did you say? Oh, cello?
Oh,
yeah,
we got
yeah.
a Rogue cello.
Is that like a cheap Yamaha?
You did all the drum set parts?
Uh-huh.
And what? Sammy is down on the boat? And Braun's down on the boat?
Yeah, I'm down on that boat.
And Flo and Grungo are up on the ship?
Oh, yeah.
And Dirk.
And Dirk, our ex-manager.
Dirk goes to the bar, cries.
Hey, I patted him on the shoulder and didn't confirm or deny whether or not he was fired.
Well, if he's only fired by Sammy, he just gets a reduction by 1/3 of his pay.
Well, he gets paid
manages
nothing.
2/3 of the band.
Independent contractor. Each person chips in.
Yeah,
You
and then,
got 3 1099s. That's crazy.
okay, Flo, you fire him too. That reduces him down to about 33% of his original wage, and then we can just split the gains between us.
Okay.
We
I
should have
don't.
done this
What do you mean
long
split
time
the
ago.
gains? I'm keeping.
Wait, what's a third of 0?
It's hard
Yeah.
to say. I'm not good at math.
He just gets less food and less shelter.
We shouldn't have been feeding him anyway. There's trash bins wherever we go, every town.
I don't understand how he could expect to keep being our roadie manager if whenever we need him to do the roadie stuff, he refuses.
We shouldn't fire him. We should at least kill him and grant him a little bit of dignity.
I feel a little
All right,
bit
I
opposite.
don't want to talk about murdering our friend.
I think it's more like
Let's-
manslaughter because he's not doing his job and it can be considered an accident.
I don't think so.
Making me angry is an accident.
No, people do that on purpose.
Dan Getkin is a lawyer by day, and he says that's not manslaughter.
Wait, Dan Getkin or Braun?
No, Braun's retired.
How old are you?
In this?
Braun.
Oh, dad age.
Dad.
Dead age?
Dad age.
I have
Yeah,
a
but
dad.
dad's like my dad's 60.
Wait, aren't you a
62.
dad?
Who knows how old my dad
No,
is?
just the dad age. I am Dan Getkin's a dad, but Braun is just dad age.
Where I'm from, that's like 13.
He never settled down because he lived a life on the road.
We get that. We've done that.
I mean, he's probably got kids all over town, but he just doesn't know. Is this
Wait.
the storyline we want to explore?
yeah.
What
it's
you don't
perfect.
know, you don't have to pay for.
We're here to
That's
learn
what I
about
say.
Braun, really. We don't give a crap about
That's
mysteries.
why I'm here.
All right, so how you getting this cello down?
I don't know. I'm a
Throw
little
it.
scared. Definitely not.
Just
drop
huck it
it.
over the edge.
Tie a rope around it and just lower it down. We'll get it.
Okay.
Sammy will catch it.
All right. I tie a rope around it.
All right, while you're
It's in a
tying a
case.
rope around it, a tentacle comes out of the water and
Finally.
grabs that little boat.
Well, it's
Lil-
the big version of the small.
Lil
Braun.
It's just called Braun. No, it's just called the Braun.
It's Braun.
LeBron.
No, it's not Little Braun.
This ain't no
But
French
Braun.
boat.
It's-
okay.
Just
Everybody roll
Braun.
for initiative.
That's a D20.
Oh, yeah, I got number 2.
14.
19.
8.
Who got a 19?
Sammy Stoneslinger.
Sammy Stoneslinger, it's your turn.
So there's a tentacle of water,
No, like a slimy blue.
organic muscle
Yeah.
tentacle.
Yeah.
Sushi.
Well, I always say one good tentacle deserves 3 others. How close is it to the edge of the boat?
It's wrapped up out of the water across the front of the boat, grabbing it.
I'm going to hit it with the old tentacle rod of
Okay.
tickles.
10 tickles.
First attack, 26.
That's a hit.
5 damage.
Whoa.
Second attack, 28.
It's a hit.
1 damage. Third attack. 23.
Oh my.
4 damage.
Oh my. Now what's it do now? It's slowed, can't take a reaction,
Yeah.
and
I never remember.
no, can take an action or bonus action, but not both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that called something? Is that a condition?
What did you use to attack it?
Oh, I have a rod of tentacles, so it's like a rod in D&D terms means like a short stick,
Okay.
and then it has 3 tentacles that are 15 feet hanging off of it, and it attacks.
Specifically for attacking tentacles.
Well, no, it's for attacking anything.
It just happens to be perfectly suited.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
All right. I
If
thought
all-
you were joking when you said that. If the tentacle comes out, I'm going to take with my rod of tentacles.
No, wait. It gets to make a saving throw.
oh yeah, it makes a saving throw.
Against that last thing?
What's the saving throw?
15 Constitution. On a failure, its speed is halved. Has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Can't use reactions for 1 minute. And on its turn, it can either take an action or bonus action, but not both.
Okay.
And every turn, it can redo a Constitution check.
How far is Sammy from this guy? This creature? Tentacle?
Like no more than 15 feet.
Okay.
Hear me out. The boat. How long was that boat?
His boat is 24 feet.
24 feet.
So like never very far.
Yeah. Okay.
And you're on like the deck of that boat.
Yeah.
That boat doesn't have like a galley. It's still like a single deck boat, isn't it? I read this description you like 6 times.
I don't know if we covered schematics.
I should have given you something else.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a DM problem, not a DN problem.
Oh, it has a deck cabin and a mast with a square sail. So there's a room in it, but there's only one deck.
All right.
Okay. Another tentacle comes up out of the water and it swings at Sammy Stone Slinger.
Cutting words.
He dodges.
With my tongue sharp as a dart, I'm sure you'll fall apart. I'll use my wit to cut you down and watch you hit the ground.
What's it, like a negative D8, right?
Yes.
13.
My armor class is 15, so that's a
Ooh.
miss.
All right. Then another tentacle comes out of the water
Wait, 3 total?
and it slams at Sammy Stone Slinger. 14.
Boom.
Then the tentacle that was already grabbing onto the boat just moves sideways a little bit and slams at Sammy Stone Slinger.
What?
Wow.
21.
Nope, doesn't hit.
I think it does.
All right.
All right, it does.
It did technically hit.
8 damage.
Oh, okay.
And you have to roll a Constitution save against DC 14.
I passed it with an 18.
Ooh. The 3 tentacles now grabbing onto the boat lift up out of the water. A giant head-like end of this beast that has a huge round toothy maw with many layers of teeth and has 3 vertical eyes stacked on top of each other. And protruding from it next to the tentacles is a tail that swings at Brawn.
What shaped tail is it? Like a whale tail?
It's a whale of a tail.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Or like a sea serpent tail.
Well, those are pretty different, okay?
Well, I don't know. What's a sea serpent's tail look like?
So it's like a regular snake's tail, but there's like a fin coming off the top of it, kind of. So it's
Alright.
more like a vertical fin, but not like a shark fin. Like it's like uniform width that tapers down as opposed to like coming to a tight neck and then spreading out like a big fin.
It has like webbing in it. It's like a bat wing tail.
It's like a mermaid tail.
Is that more like a whale tail?
I feel like mermaid tails go up and down.
Whale tails don't go up and down?
Yeah, that's like a whale tail.
What about a shark tail?
Those go left and right.
Wait, what's this? What's a sea monster?
I don't know.
Goes all
What was everything I
around.
said? What's a sea?
Sea serpent?
What's a sea serpent?
Those go left and right. Those are
Oh.
they're not called sea serpents in real life. They're called
Its tail extrudes backward much like a tentacle, but it forks out and it has webbing in between it for pushing water or something.
Like an otter foot.
Yeah.
Yep, it has an otter foot on the end of its tail.
All right, what do I do?
All right, it slams its tail at Brawn. It hits armor class 14. What's your armor class?
It is 15.
Okay.
All right, so what happens?
Now everybody takes their turn.
Okay.
a sea crate. That's the other word for it.
Crate?
Yeah, Krait.
What's that?
It's like a sea snake.
So this seemed like one creature to us. Three
We-
tentacles and a tail.
And we saw the head
And
of
we
it.
saw it's like
one big eye.
three
Three big
eyes.
eyes.
Oh.
and a
Stacked vertically in
and
its
a
head.
and a beak.
How
with teeth.
big was the mouth?
Like Big O.
Like 2 feet diameter?
Seems small for something that's.
That's what I
Yeah,
was gonna
but
say.
I'm
Like,
going to say 5 or 8 feet diameter.
For the listeners, I'm currently holding my arms out to get an idea of how big the mouth
Bigger
is.
than
I'm
that.
also doing it, but not to get an idea, but to mock.
oh, we go in whatever order, I think. So normally Ed says it's your turn and we can do whatever order we want amongst ourselves.
Okay.
So looks like
Do
you're
you look like
excited.
you're doing something?
Oh, I was just reading my spells again.
Oh, okay.
Because it seems like this is the first moment for me.
Yeah. Fight that thing.
I was thinking maybe do Dissonant Whispers, because it would do damage, but also make it run away.
Yeah, smart.
Go
Then we
for
can
it. Do that.
start. We can
Make it
book
run
out of here.
away.
All right. I cast Dissonant Whispers.
Man, it gets wild. Man, it gets amazing. I whisper sweet lies, and you go crazy. How does it feel, mister, to get caught in a dissonant whisper?
All right, what's the DC?
So it says Wisdom saving for half, 3d6, makes it run away.
All right, I need to know your spell saving throw difficulty class.
15,
Okay, how much damage you do?
3d6,
All right, roll it.
13.
All right, it doesn't run away.
Wow, wow.
What
Which
a
is-
waste.
Generally speaking, this is what it seems like happens when Sammy casts it too.
Yeah, right. I'm the best.
All right, that was my turn, right?
I'm gonna whip out my big ass maul, 2-handed. I'm gonna swing it.
You're also you're up on the ship.
Just swing it at Flo.
I dodge.
How far away am I from this creature?
You're a little less than 30 feet higher than the deck of the small boat. 25 feet higher than the deck of the small boat.
I'm on the wrong boat, I guess. I'm gonna cast Shatter right at the very top.
You're gonna destroy the boat.
What if I cast it 20 feet below me, which is 5 feet above the tentacle, and it shouldn't kill the boat then?
Seems reasonable.
Okay. Shatter. Or I'm gonna bust you up. My thunder hits like a truck. Wow. Shatter. 16.
What's the save on that?
There is no save.
That's not true.
Constitution save against 14.
What was the total damage? 16?
How do you know that's 14? My spell save is 15.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Your proficiency bonus is 1 higher than it's supposed to be because of that ion stone you have.
Mhm.
15 it is. My fault.
All right. I'm going to cast Firebolt directly at its face.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not nice.
Yeah. Well,
1, 2, 3. When you learn a new spell to build a zero match fire, but you find out it's a weapon from the town crier.
ooh, 12.
Flo fires a firebolt at this tentacle and it hits the ship.
Sorry,
the boat.
guys.
Oh, no.
Wait, how'd you hit the ship?
The boat.
You're the little
The
boat.
little-
Oh,
LeBron.
now I see how these terms are useful. How'd you hit the boat?
The tentacles are right next to it.
And I missed the tentacle's face.
Oh, did you have to make an attack
That's
roll?
because tentacles
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
have a face.
Okay.
Sammy?
You aimed at something that wasn't there.
I'm just gonna keep rocking this tentacle rod. I feel like there's something cooler to do, but
I think you should spank yourself with the tentacle rod.
That would be cooler.
I think it'd be entertaining. Might confuse our enemy.
I'm gonna use the tentacle rod on it again. 19 for 6 damage. 18 for 5 damage. 20 for 1 damage.
What's the save on that?
15 constitution.
All right. It raises its head and it looks Sammy Stoneslinger right in the eye. Roll a wisdom save against 14.
No problem at all. 16.
All right. You feel it in your brain and it tells you these people aren't your friends. Join with me and you can be the most famous band in the world.
Whoa. Can I talk back or is that like on my turn maybe?
I don't know. But then it sees it. You're not very interested.
I'm interested.
It's got a lot of self-doubt. Meat doesn't pick up on social cues.
And then it says, or die. And it slams you with the tentacle.
If those are the options, I'm going with being the most famous band in the world.
I don't know.
No, I mean, I feel like I made the save, and I just have more questions.
You feel like it can't actually do that for you.
All right.
But
Cutting
it swings a
words.
tentacle at you, and then it has to take off a die 8.
With my tongue sharp as a dart, I'm sure you'll fall apart. I'll use my wit to cut you down and watch you hit the ground.
19 though.
Ooh, that still technically hits.
Sorry, bro.
Hey, it's okay.
Made an effort.
It only hits for 8, so who cares?
13 damage.
What?
And roll a Constitution check against 14.
16.
All right. It slams its next tentacle at Sammy, but it misses. Roll me a perception check too. While we're at it, everyone roll a perception check.
5.
11.
17.
17. Jinx.
You owe me a Coke.
Wait and see.
Wait, I owe you a Coke.
Sprite or something.
All right. Well, you guys can't see it because you're down on that boat, but Flo and Grundledor can also notice that the water around this thing is kind of like this murky, soupy, slimy, little off greenish color. It's pretty gross looking.
I think we made it poop.
It swings its last tentacle at Sammy Stoneslinger. Well, and then it swings its tail at Braun. 17? That's right.
Oh, yeah, 15.
16 damage.
That's pretty rough. Does he have to make a constant? No, only the tentacles make Constitution saves.
Yeah. All right.
My turn?
Yeah.
So why didn't it run away before? It's just like, that's part of the story.
If it passed the saving throw,
Oh, I see.
then it doesn't have to run. So it only has to run away if it fails that wisdom saving throw. So it doesn't mean that it won't work in the future. But it might mean, like, it might be resistant. Since it did a psychic attack on me, there's a chance it has some special psychic abilities.
Got it. How much damage can the boat take? My boat take?
It's hard to say.
It got hit with that fire thing. Fire strike.
That's fine.
It's fine?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is it burning?
That's some good news.
No.
It could be.
It was fine. Is one
Yeah,
of those.
I guess it lights
It says
flammable
it
things.
lights flammable.
It was a real Schrodinger
objects.
situation. The boat wasn't on fire until I asked if it was on fire.
Yeah, the boat's on fire, guys. Never tease your DM.
Darn it.
Sorry. I have an idea, but I guess I could yell it down at you.
Okay.
I'm like, shrink your boat down and then teleport up here, dude. Bring Sammy.
Ah.
Dunk your shrunken boat in water first to put out the flames.
Okay. Great. How does teleport work?
It's the dimension door. Don't you have that?
Oh, dimension door.
And as long as you're within 5 feet of Sammy, you can bring him with you because he's little.
But there are a bunch of tentacles in your way, so you're not within 5 feet of Sammy.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
You could move to Sammy.
Yeah.
So is minimizing the boat an action?
Isn't it just a word?
Yeah, speak that word.
Yeah, but it's a command word, so it takes an action.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that would be my action if I did it.
Yeah.
Got it.
And dimension door would be your action, so you can only pick one of the two.
I mean, I got to do it. Otherwise, the boat is going to burn.
The boat is on fire.
You can also put out the fire somehow.
That's an action. We're also currently being attacked. We desperately need water because this mother is burning.
I mean, it's like a little fire. It's like a campfire-sized fire. It's going to take a little bit of time before it's like full-blown. Plus, a combat round is 6 seconds. It's not going to be like an hour and hope the boat doesn't burn down.
So 6 seconds of burning is not necessarily... All right. Well, what's the difference if I can't attack it with a two-handed thing? Well, I guess there's tentacles grabbing onto the boat, huh?
Yeah, you can tag
You
with
can
a
attack
two-handed
it,
weapon.
All right. Just wasn't sure if I was close enough.
But it's also swinging its tail at you.
You think I can hit the tail?
Yeah. You can
That's
hit-
what you're saying.
You can hit this thing, yeah.
All right. I'm going to pull out my Mizuno's animated mitt.
All right. For the listeners, describe to us what that does.
It's an animated shield, and it doesn't require my hands, so I can still use my two-handed bat to attack.
And it provides a shield bonus, but it looks like a catcher's mitt.
Sure does.
Because
A
you,
Mizuno catcher's mitt.
you like baseball.
Sure do. I
Okay.
did before this.
What?
So I did that, and now I attack with two-handed bat.
Okay.
16.
Is a miss.
Oh.
Yeah, if only someone in your band could inspire you.
Well, not now, but like maybe later, you know.
All right.
Not me.
I'd be like wasting a bardic inspiration on an NPC.
Wait, he is a player character, though. He's sitting right there.
But
You know,
is
he's
he
a
really?
new player character.
Oh. All right, it didn't work.
Okay.
Who's up? Me? You're next. You did.
Oh, yeah. Am I close to any tentacles?
No, you're up on the ship.
God damn it, I'm still up on this ship. I'll just cast Shatter again. Or I'm gonna bust you up. My thunder hits like a truck. Wow. Shatter. 15. Yeah.
All right. Low.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna shoot it.
Okay.
21.
That's a hit.
10 damage.
All right. It begins.
As a bonus action, I cast Healing Word on Sammy as a level 2 spell.
There are some words that I must tell, and as long as you can hear my spell, it'll help you to feel well, get better.
5 hit points.
Oh, thanks, Flo.
You're welcome.
All right. Its head kind of riles back and goes back underwater, and it begins pulling the boat down with it.
The boat or the ship?
The boat.
All right, cool. That'll put that fire out.
I'll put that fire right out.
Yeah, it pulls the front of the boat underwater.
At the fire part?
Yeah, the part that's on fire. The part that it was on.
Thanks.
Sammy Stoneslinger, you want to make a dexterity save to stay on the boat instead of going in the water?
Sure.
It's against 14.
8.
Okay. Sammy Stoneslinger falls in the water.
What fate awaits Sammy Stoneslinger in the murky waters with this beast? Is Antler Mayhem going to leave behind the Opir Magna? Does this fish monster know that it needs the proper command words to use the folding boat? Find out next time on Bardic Mystery Tour.
The Bardic Mystery Tour. There's only one thing we implore. Tell all your friends and they'll tell more. Warn your sheriff 'cause we're kicking in doors. Rolling dice with our best friends. Solving mysteries again and again. Writing songs about our quests. Once a week on the internet. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. If yins wanna hear more, buy some merch in the store. Rate us with a 5-star score. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour.
Hey there, groupies. Brayton here. Thanks for listening to another week of Bardic Mystery Tour. We hope you're enjoying the mystery so far. I have to whisper a little bit because some people are sleeping in this house, so that mystery is now solved. Remember, for more information, you can go to bardicmysterytour.com and read all about our podcast and our project. That will link you to our music that we write. That will link you to any sweet Redbubble merch you might want to buy. If you order from Redbubble, they just make it and send it straight to you and then send us a piece of the money. So that's really cool and easy. So you can get any of the logos we have there on any of the products that are listed, which means you can get shirts that actually fit you. So that's pretty cool. Thanks again to our special guest, Dan Getkin. Check out his band. It's called Dan Getkin and the 12-6. Last week, I forgot to actually put the song in the episode, which was a mistake. But if you are listening to this in the future, you'll probably have listened to a new version that I'll upload tomorrow that has the song in, so you'll be confused by that message. And now, here's another song by Dan. It's called At the IVN, and it's off their most recent album, which is called Feeling Good About the End Times. All right, see you next week.
Nobody smiled when I walked in. Sitting at the bar at the IVN. You gotta pay your tab in cash. Each night I walk through the door into the past. Used to drive by here on the way off from church. get the urge. Take a $10 bill, drink my fill of sin. Now it's 1 a.m. and all of my friends gone home. And I tried drinking all night at the IBM. Try to watch a ball game on the only TV. Now there's 5 of these dudes standing next to me. Are they playing darts and just swinging their arms and poking holes in the drywall? You want to clear out the bar, what do you do? Here's a bona fide tip, it's tried and true. Go to the jukebox and play Sweet Caroline and play it 10 more times. Oh, now it's 2 a.m. and all of my friends are gone home. And I tried drinking all night at the IBM. Bottom of the ninth, down by 1. I figured out it was me playing Neil Diamond. Didn't take a master's degree, it was just them and me, but they were sniffing for a fight. Man on first in the banner swing, and the tallest one grabs hold of me. But at the crack of the bat, they all turn their backs, and then I hit the door in 1 second flat, and it's 3 a.m. and I get in the cab and go home. That was one more night I didn't drink and dine at the IBM.
Bardic Mystery Tour is recorded at Looking for Group Pittsburgh. Looking for Group Pittsburgh is a land center in the Brookline neighborhood of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If you're in the area, stop by for games, co-working, or events. Find more information or schedule your next party at lfgpgh.com.